me, Rukia. Then we have the loyal toast. It's going to be read by the treasurer. The forward test is going to be read by the chair service project, that is Maka Juma. We have the final toast. The final toast is going to be read by the secretary, elect Samira. Then with the object of Rotary, which is going to be led by the president-elect, that is Lenny Christie. So without wasting time, we're going to stand up for the order of fellowship. Thank you so much. I'm going to take us through the Rotary grace for what you have received and what you are about to receive. May we be truly thankful and ever mindful of the needs of the less privileged. Amen. Next, we have the.
Thank you very much. I'm going to say the loyal toast to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
To His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda.
Is the forward test of the things we think, say, or do. First, is it true? Second, is it fair to all concerned? Third, will it build goodwill and better friendship? Fourth, will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Thank you so much. Next, Lenny Christie is taking us through. Object of Rotary. The object of Rotary is to encourage and foster the ideal of service as a basis of worthy enterprise, and in particular, to encourage and foster, 1, the development of acquaintance as an opportunity for service. Second, high ethical standards in business and professions, the recognition of the worthiness of all useful occupations, and the dignifying of each Rotarian's occupation as an opportunity to service society. Third, the application of the ideal of service in each Rotarian personal, business, and community life. Fourth, the advancement of international understanding, goodwill, and peace through a world fellowship of business and professional persons united in the ideal of service. Thank you. Thank you so much, the Rotarians in the room and our partners. Can we take our seats, my dear Rotarians? Thank you so much. Again, you're most welcome for today's meeting. We have updates for we have updates about malaria partners. We also have updates about the training, where we had a training where the president, the secretary also in a room. They'll also give us update on that. Then before I start with the update concerning malaria partners, we already ordered for anti-malaria drugs from joint medical stores. Joint medical stores in Arua. Let me proceed together with the treasurer going to Arua. They also got the invoice from joint medical stores. And the medicines are supposed to be the anti-malaria drugs to our office, I think, on Friday. Yeah, Friday, this Friday. And once we receive them, we shall also update the partners and also send those when receiving the anti-malaria drugs from that. And concerning Machangana has so far built 7 latrines, and they are going on with the laying of bricks. With this rain season, most of the villagers are also digging. They have little time to also do community work. Some of them go to their farms and they come in the evening to do the community service. And the builders have been taken away by some other duties. That's why they've not built other latrines, but
God willingly, I think next week, they'll be in position and they will build some more latrines, but bricklaying is also going on. Only that the people who were supposed to build are still occupied. So that is concerning the Machangana. Then we go to updates from the trainings, people who attended the training in Arua. We had last week, was it Monday? Yeah, last week we had a training in Arua. It was Friday last week. I think the treasurer, the president-elect, and the secretary attended the meeting. The secretary will give us updates concerning the training. Then I think people who attended the training will also give us update. They will supplement on what the secretary is going to update us on. Then after that, we shall get updates from the partners and also reactions. We had people from another that was supposed to receive Ramanda, supposed to be with us today. I called them. They promised to respond, but up to now they have not responded. So I think we shall also need to organize a separate Zoom meeting concerning me, then Christine, the rest of the Rotarians, and also some members from the Ramanda, so that we know particularly what Ramanda wants. That is, I think, concerning Ramanda. Thank you so much. Next, I'm handing the micro to our secretary-elect. She's going to give us update concerning the plan. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is Anderu Shamira, the secretary-elect. Yeah, the training was held on Friday. Yeah, since we traveled from Yumbe, we got the training had already started. Then the motion we got in was about membership. We were able to learn how to recruit, to learn how to retain members in the club, to be transparent to the client, then allow members to participate in the club. Should invite more members to join the club so that the club sounds more. We're also able to learn about public relations, that is PIARA, the rate of public relations committee. Also learned about the roles and the roles of public relations committees. On that, we were able to know the roles of public relations committees. One of the roles was to develop a plan to provide the public with information. Secondly, to achieve club public relation goals. And that is to collaborate with nearby clubs like Arua and so on. Also learned about how to promote Rotary. We're also able to know what is likely to tarnish our Rotary. A few of them were like failure to follow up project, poor communication with fellow clients, limited orientations, the way poor accountability, inadequate membership. We also learned about planning and organizing a project. We are able to know that well-planned projects are more likely to have positive and sustainable results. Every community has its own strengths and concerns about clubs. The best approach is to work closely with people from the various groups that have a stake in the outcome. Try to maintain effective and transparent communication with all individuals involved. We also learned about how to implement the project. Communicate and seek feedback such that you'll be well versed with what you're going to do. Keep volunteers, committee members, former partners, and funding organizations updated. Raise awareness about the project via social media, club, websites, and so on. So because of time factor, I beg to stop here. I think my treasurer is here. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Secretary, for have given up that brief update about the learnings that we had learned from Arua. And actually, she has really talked all about it. And what we also learned more was that administrators' responsibility in the club is it has to be vigilant. Administrator is actually the person who organizes the meetings and board meetings, and she follows up all the activities which is supposed to be run in the club. And we also learned that stakeholder involvement is very, very important in project planning and project implementation. We have to go down in the community and involve the stakeholders to know what activity are going to be implemented in their areas, and also involve them actively so that they will own the program. If not like that, they will not own the program. They will leave the program like it is for Rotary. If any monitoring will be down there, and then they will be saying that we used to see so and so crossing around here, but we don't know this person. So it is very, very important to involve the stakeholders, those are at the community level, when we are planning our projects and also when we are implementing projects, and that will be accountability to the community. And we also met a lot of friends in that meeting. I don't know how many people actually attended. We are so many. We are club members from different clubs, and we also have Rotaracts, and yeah, we also had the Rotaracts. And at the end,
does this mean that we've lost sound contact with Yumbe?
It does suggest that, and sound wasn't great as it was.
No. I think it's handing the phone around. They don't hold it with a constant hand position, and I think that increases a rattling noise.
Yeah,
Right.
but some days we get
Yep.
really clear communication.
Yeah.
So I have a dermatology appointment on Friday at 11. So we could either meet sometime on Thursday or on Friday before or after that.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, James. How are you?
Wishing good. Well done. I can see Yumbe in the Rotary news, Rotary news.
Yeah, and apparently they've lost contact.
Yeah, they have lost. There's a lot of power challenges these days.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, probably the nearest mast is not having power.
yeah.
The nearest mast to the where they are.
Is that weather related?
Yeah, the nearest telecommunication mast near them. Hi, Helen.
Hello,
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Sorry that I never got to meet you. Maybe next time.
Yeah,
You're
next
in
time we shall. Don't worry.
Oh,
Are you in Uganda?
yes, in Uganda.
Oh,
No, she's in Miami, Florida right now.
hey.
I'm sorry, I was getting you mixed up with somebody in Kenya.
We are very sorry. Our network went off.
Yes, it's good to have you back.
Yeah, thank you so much. As we continue, and at the end of the training, we are able to make funds. We traveled down to Oluko, that is Oluko, Oluka Falls. We are able to refresh from down there, and some people were able to swim and able to come back, and we travel back to Yumbe. That was end of it. Rotary is all about fun, and the Rotary is also about how you team and work together. That's the important we have seen in Rotary. It has given us a very big experience how we also to run our club, like Arua and other clubs are running their clubs, and we still don't forget about them. They will still continue to support us. That is our prayer. Thank you so much. That was brief about our training. And from Suzu, well, we are still waiting for communication from Nafis. He has not communicated to us, but we are planning, as the governor is soon going to visit us on the 11th of January, 11th of July, and we are planning to go and start drilling some wells in Machangana, so that by the time he's coming, he has to see our project that we are running in Machangana. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, the secretary-elect, and also my president-elect, for your wonderful updates. I thank you people so much. And another thing is that we have already got, we got the additional, the form, the community forms. We are filling them today, and some members are not turned up. At least once they turned up, I think we shall continue filling them. The members who are here, I'll fill theirs. I'll also send. Then I called them yesterday all, but some have not turned up. But the ones who have turned up, I'll fill their forms and send. Yeah, and also the additional information needed on it, we are with them, and they will guide us where necessary, and then we fill them out. Thank you. Yeah. If there's any other update from a member or the partner, is most welcome.
All right, I will go ahead. Did you see the email from Jennifer about the Women's Training Center? So she
Yeah.
needs an answer from you about that. It's your business, not my business, but I just wanted to make sure. The other, I think you referred to this, but for planning the global grant, I need some more information from the communities. And I sent both a copy, a Word copy or a Google Docs copy where people could enter that information for the 12 villages that applied. So have you seen the forms I sent?
Yeah, I've seen the forms.
Okay, and
Yes.
so I need those responses by next Wednesday, if at all possible, because I have to talk with my club on Saturday a week. So right after that Wednesday, I've got to have drafted the proposals. Another thing, would anyone like to participate in writing the proposal or in budgeting for the proposal? Or do you want to just send me the data and let me do my best for writing up the proposal?
Yeah, I think we shall only send you the data and then you do the rest also.
Okay. Another little thing is, since the new district governor, whom you already know, is visiting you, a couple of questions. One, Uganda has $2 million that it plans to spend on global grants. Will the District of Uganda has $2 million for global grants? How much of that would they contribute to your global grant for Yumbe and Arua? So that's one question for the new district governor. And the next is, what will Uganda do about a program of scale? Do they want any participation from the Yumbe Club in developing a program of scale for Rotary International? You all know that a program of scale is a $2 million project. So much bigger than anything we've ever done. So those are questions for the district governor. One, how much of the district funds will he give for your global grant requests? And another, what does he want to do about a program of scale? And is Yumbe invited to participate? Last little question is, this isn't exactly Rotary, it's with TCP Global, but is there some time that you all would like to talk with the other programs in Africa and share what you are doing and what they're doing and learn from one another? We used to have those programs every month and we haven't had them for 6 months. Do you want to have another Zoom meeting with them sometime?
Yes. Yeah, I think we would like also to continue with the TCP Global Africa meetings as it used to be. Yeah.
All right, should we schedule that for a Friday or Saturday in July?
I think Friday, Saturday is a market day. It will be okay if it's on Friday.
All right, and 4 p.m. is the best time for you all, or what time
Yeah.
works best?
4 p.m. is okay with us. It's okay.
Good. So I will tentatively place that for the last Friday in July. I've got to look what that is. So that would be Friday, the 28th of July. If that is all right.
It's okay with us.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Do any of you have any questions for me? I gave lots of information for you, but
Father, Bazi, question to Latin. Question of the
Okay, greetings, Chris. I don't have any question on what you've said, but mine is just a word of thanks for you. I really appreciate the effort you put for us, for our communities to develop. We really appreciate your effort, and we pray that Almighty gives you a long life. Thanks.
I want a long life just so long as I get to keep on working with you.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
We have 2 forms here. There's one form which has all the names of the 3 groups. Then there's the other form where the LC has to appear. It's submitted online. So do we have to fill the 2 forms?
No, just one or the other. I don't care which one you use. I just need that data by next Friday. I thought maybe it would be easier to send the Google form than print off and hand the strip to each one of the Rotarians. But I don't care how it's done. All I need is that data. But I did the data 2 ways. One was a paper way and the other was the Google Docs survey. I don't care which you do.
Okay, please. At times, if the Google one, the information where do you want more wells, and also if it's yes, you explain and indicate how many. If you click that you want to enter the data, it refuses. It only ticks yes, but explanation, it refuses.
It doesn't allow the explanation. All right, I will look at the form. It doesn't make any sense. Well, I don't know what's happening. I will look at it and send it out within an hour.
One from Google and also from.
Yes, so if it's easier to do the Word forms, do the Word forms, the printed sheets. But I will redo the Google form.
Okay, please. Thank you so much. Anyone will end up with that. So this project, 22. Now, I'll try to see. Can you go in the room of something else? Hi, hello? Yeah, I would like to inquire something about what my president has just said concerning the drilling of 2 wells in the Machangana. Now, very soon, since we're having our governors visiting us, they'll also like to check the project sites. I think we could also take him to the nearby projects that's like in Machangana. Since we already have some latrines there, if we will drill some 2 wells, So that when he comes, then he can visit a project site of Machangana. I don't know how you see to it. What thoughts you'll have on that is what now we're waiting for. If it's okay with us, if it's okay with you, then you tell us okay, so that we can engage the Mususu drillers to go on the site and start drilling the well.
That sounds like an excellent idea to me. Machangana is very close. He will not waste much time getting there and seeing what you do. That's a great idea.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Helene has raised her hand.
And then you're most welcome.
Okay, President Rukia, I wonder if the governor's visit might be a good opportunity to just suggest that if there are any other Rotary clubs in Uganda that might want to participate in these projects, since there are others probably that have access to more funds, that would be helpful. And also other Rotary clubs could get ideas of what they could do in other parts of Uganda. But if we could get more partners, we could do more, support more improvements.
Yeah, I think those are some of the questions we shall also present to him when you will visit there. I think they're going to be close with Christine. I'll now then get Christine to present that. Because Christine is going to be more closer to him than me. So I think Christine will present that over.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that is going to be Christine's day that day. Thank you so much. Auto, ala mi gamu de gola ni ko. Mr. Joseph Joko, only John Joe for the garden. In the Lazada Bara. So, yeah, I would like to know also about the separate meeting was supposed to have with the people of Ramanda, whether it will work once they come.
Would you ask that question again?
I'm saying, since we have got materials for Amanda, for around 15 latrines, and we have been going on ground, we call them, they're not responding. So we wanted to know the way forward. What can be done to Amanda, and what do they want from us?
What do you think can be done about the situation?
That's why I wanted a separate meeting with you, Helen, and those of Innocent, including the Ramanda themselves.
Good. Whenever you can schedule it, I will try to be there. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are not good times for me, but up until Friday and after Sunday, I can meet at just about any time.
Okay. They promised to come, but I think, I don't know whether it's because of the rain, that's why they are not coming. It's raining here. So we shall also call them after the meeting to inquire why they never turned up. And once they give us their time, I'll update you immediately when we are to have the meeting.
Yeah, it seems like maybe they need to make some real firm commitment of what they're going to do and what milestones they're going to meet, instead of you always having to track them down. And
The thing here is the materials were given for 15 latrines. They are delivered to them. And when I went on the ground to ask the community members, the 15 households told me they have received materials from them. They have distributed them to the 15 houses, but they have not started work. So I wanted to know why they have not started work up to now.
Excellent question.
Okay, I think that was what I wanted to ask.
Well, another thing you can tell Machangana or Ramada, sorry, something you can tell Ramada is either they commit to doing the work or we walk away from working with them. Because if they aren't working, we can't work with them. So it's a decision for them. Do they want your help or not? If they don't want your help, goodbye.
Excellent.
I think you have a song about that. I think it goes,
Yeah.
goodbye, farewell.
But not forever. But I think that will not be forever.
Yeah, yeah. So if a community stops working, I think we have to, first of all, we reach out to them and try to find out what's happening. But if they aren't willing to work with us, then we just say goodbye and never more. We aren't going back.
But maybe there's a valuable lesson here. Maybe next time we don't distribute Sawyer water filters until after they've done the work on the latrines, or maybe we don't start malaria testing until they've done their work. Because I think you've already invested a lot of money in them.
Yes.
So as long as we learn something for the future, it's not really a lost cause.
Sure. I think we have the chairperson from Machangana here. Oba wants to say something, is what I don't know. We're here to hear from her. She's saying thank you. She's called Otu Zetun. She's saying that she's very happy for you people for taking the project to our village. Yeah, she's saying that some of the members have already got their pit latrines. She's saying that thank you so much for taking the project to my village. She said that thank you so much. If the Musuchu drillers are going to drill water now in Machangana, you have given out the spray, but they are going to get water in their village. Thank you so much.
Awadifo Indi. And thank the Rotarians for their leadership in the Machangana project.
So is there a plan to put any kind of a little sign with a Rotary wheel at each of these villages that Rotary is supporting?
Yeah, I think where we are going to have the water and also the latrines, we are going to put a signpost there to show that Rotary is doing ABCD. Whatever Rotary is doing, we feel that we must have a signpost on that.
Excellent.
So that can so that it's funded by the Rotary, ABCD, and then the partners like that.
And then we should get pictures of that.
Yeah. So for one of them, the signpost as if you can say, it was Matangana gas is to road in Baba signpost, Chiba, do photo lab Sunday. So, yeah.
My team are ready to go and started doing drilling, but since it is also rain time and we would like to request that the materials must be available so that we go through with our drilling without any challenge. Thank you so much. As soon as the materials are available, we are also ready to start drilling.
Thank you so much. I think it will be the Mususu drillers who know about the materials for drilling the wells. And for us, we don't know about that. We shall involve them fully for the identification of the necessary materials needed so that they can start the work without any difficulties. Thank you. I think my treasurer is with me. Wants to say something.
Thank you very much. For us as people in Matangana, we are organized. We cannot fail you people of Mususu well. We are going to make sure that the tools and the materials are in place so that you start the work effectively. Thank you.
Project service.
Thank you so much. I'm one of the Mususu drillers. I'm very glad that we had been stopped, stand still. Now we are going to resume back. I'm very happy. We are going to coordinate the fellow friends, then we start up our work. Thanks a lot.
Rukia, I'd like to comment on the update from the training. As she was reporting on all the things you learned at the training, it occurred to me that your club is doing, I think, most of that. You do the feedback, you involve all the stakeholders, but it's really important to get that reinforcement from Rotary to let you know that you are doing the right things. But it sounds so. I'm glad that you have those trainings, and it looks to me like you're already doing all of those things.
Yeah. Yeah. Most of the drillers are already doing that because most of them are Rotarians and they know what is right for the community members. I think I'm glad with them. They'll do work. Most of the Rotary, like the Mususu drillers, follow the code of conduct for the Rotarians. So they deliver service to the community. And I think the community will provide what is necessary for them. Since it was also agreed on the form, they are going to provide for them security and the necessary things needed. So we hope there will be no worries on that. So I think after a year, since the Rotarians are with us, we are going to fill the forms together with them. They'll give us what they want, what the community wants, what they can do, and what they want Rotary Club to do for them. So there's the other question which goes, says that the lowest and the highest peak of the water table, and most, I think that is done by the Mususu drillers, but most of the, I think most of the, some of them don't know about that, but the Mususu drillers will tell us about that. Concerning the other question. What?
Raise the water stable. 9 to 10 meters. That's when you are able to reach the water stable. But then when you want to put more water, you have to go more.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me explain. Hello? Huh? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please. Yeah, there's some update here about concerning the upgrading of the wells we had in Matangana. I think the treasurer also wants to say something on that about the upgrading of the wells, and it will also concern the Mususu well also.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm going to present a challenge. There was a well which was upgraded in Matangana, and we are getting challenges whenever you come. The rope there has been cut 3 times, and we are seeing that one as a challenge. If ours are going to be made like this one here, it is going to be challenge for us. And we wanted to request if we would, they could drill that borehole, the well, then we fix it using the real materials for the borehole. How could it be? Because we are getting it as a challenge. Even if it will be made, there are some people who have body heart. They may come and even destroy the rope again. I don't know how you will be seeing to that. If it, like for us, we are supposed to have 6 wells. And if we were to use that one, which means probably we would reduce the number of the wells to either 3 or 4. How do you see into that?
So, excellent question. What do you think we should do?
Yeah, we are proposing we drill it. As they drill it, then we bring those materials for borehole, the other really borehole, so that we could make it fix. Yeah, so that if the budget for the 6 maybe reduces to 3 or 4, we couldn't mind. What we want is the durability.
Good, do it for durability. You have, I think I don't see the budget for Machangana right now, but I believe it was $6,000 for wells. And however many wells you can do with that, and do what you believe will work for durability and service to the community.
Yeah,
If they cut the rope, then say to the community, people are cutting the rope, we cannot do the well. Can you fix this? If the community cannot keep people from cutting the rope, we cannot put in wells. So give the responsibility to the community. Can the people in the neighborhood, in the area of the well, can they control what happens? If they can't control what happens, they can't have a well.
Does anyone have
Okay.
any idea why people are cutting the rope?
we even know why they are cutting it, and we don't know at what time they are cutting the ropes. Those ones might be bad boys or what, we don't know about it.
Yeah, so ask the community, what is going on? This is crazy. You cannot have a well if you cut the rope. What can you do about it? Ask the community. It is their well, not your well.
That's why we are saying we could now fix the head using the materials for the borehole.
Good. Do what works for you. I cannot see what is happening on the ground. I cannot make the decisions. You're the people in charge. You can make the decisions.
Yeah, we even talked to them. They suggested that we could even make it like I'm telling you here. So it is good for them. And we shall explain that they were supposed to be 6 wells, and they have reduced either maybe to 3 or 4 like that, because we have changed it from Mususu well to in form of borehole now.
Okay, so you're saying put on one of the traditional hand pumps, not the rope pump. Is that what you're saying?
We are going to put the other one, not this one here.
Yeah, the one like Abide used for his wells. Is that right? The long levered hand pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knows how to get those. It is fine to change and put the money you put in the rope pumps into the hand pump and just say, the problem with this type of hand pump is you cannot maintain it. The community cannot maintain a BD's type of hand pump, but you can change to that type of hand pump and reduce the number of wells accordingly. Just send me a note saying that's the decision you made with the community.
It's okay. Yeah, thank you for accepting my request, and it is the community request. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. Good work.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think that was a request from the community. They have seen that I think there are so many, as they have said, there are so many of those boys who have nothing to do, but they roam at night. Those things are cut at night when people are all asleep. So if the community decided they want to have that one with, they can pump, I think I also support that. Yeah, I support that idea.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I think
If there are no reactions and no questions, I'll adjourn the meeting for the final toast. We are standing up for the final toast.
The final toast is going to be said by Anderu Shamira. The final toast goes like this. I give Rotary International.
Rotary International.
Thank you, thank you.
And President Rukia,
Yes, please.
I modified the form, the online form, and just sent it to you. So the one question has explanation, but you say it does not allow the explanation. So right after it, I put another question saying explanation if needed. So if they don't say that an explanation or that they want it, then an explanation is not needed. But that was the best I could figure out. So you and Lenny Christine and Innocent have that form on your email.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, please. I'll check on that.
good. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support. Yeah, I would like to thank all the partners who have been supporting the Rotary Club. Thank you so much for making Yumbe to shine. Thank you so much for lifting Yumbe to a level, to some level. And thank you people so much for the service you've given to us, the strength, the empowerment, and so many things you have done to Yumbe. May the Almighty protect you and your family members all. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, and thank you so much for your service to humanity. And may the Almighty bless you and your family and give you long life.
Yes,
Thank you
everything
so
Chris
much.
said.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. I know nothing more is needed, is it?
yeah.
I'll close the meeting. And let's see, Gloria had errands she had to run in Baltimore or in Washington, DC. And Melissa's husband was hospitalized, and I don't know what that is about, but she said she had to go to the hospital with her husband. So that is why they are not here. And Tony is not here because he got a job that requires him to be at work this time of day. So that is why our partners, Melissa and Tony, are not with us. Thank you.
Sorry for that. We wish her a quick recovery.
Good, thank you. I will end the meeting. It was
Okay.
great to see you. And I do need those responses by next Wednesday if I'm going to present a proposal. Thank you.
Okay, please, I'll do that.
Great, thank you.
Okay.
Bye,
Our
all.
prayers to
Next Wednesday.
see you too. Bye.
Goodbye.